Okay, my beautiful love. So it's about that time. You would need to go to the cross watcher sign, not your sign. Go to the cross watcher sign to see how they feel about you. And we are going to start out with Sagittarius. If you meet a Sagittarius, or if you are dealing with the Sagittarius, let's see how they feel. And another thing too, if you do have a Sagittarius in your life, you're gonna need to be patient with them. All right, whether you there, I see a grieving process. If you're with the Sagittarius, you may there's some grief around them. They can be overcoming something. They could have lost someone. So it's almost like another thing too. There's a lot that is coming out with this Sagittarius. You need to be delicate with this Sagittarius. They're in a very fragile state of mind, and they could have lost a lot. And what I mean by they could have even like suffered from like homelessness, or there's a lot going on with this Sagittarius. There's something spiritual that's happening to them that is trying to wake them up to a brand new life. Your Sagittarius is in a very fragile like place, and if you, the cross watcher, come into Sagittarius's life, you're meant to make space for them. You know, like they have all these emotions and they're going through a huge transition, and you could be a part of this spiritual transition that they're going through. You could be in their life in order to, in a sense, like nurture them. This is a Sagittarius that could be like a wounded healer. So you're meeting a Sagittarius, which you might meet them. They're very, very enthusiastic on the outside. They're very, very excited, and you may see them as confident and bold. But what you don't know is that they've been strong for so long that they're at a place where they can no longer be strong. And you're coming into this Sagittarius's life as a way to help them be strong, like help hold them up. They've held so many people's hands. And you know the beautiful thing about this cross watcher, I see you being okay with that. Like I see you being compassionate enough, hearing them, seeing what they need, and showing them the love that they could have gave to everyone else. Like honestly, it's beautiful. It's a very beautiful spiritual therapeutic connection. How long does it last? I don't know right now. I'll definitely use the cards to do that part of your connection, but the Sagittarius needs you. And they're going to be venting a lot. They're going to be crying a lot. They're healing. So it's important for you to know that. So how will the Sagittarius feel about you? Well, the Sagittarius, because they could just be expecting things to end. They're going to see commitment with you, but they are going to be afraid. They're afraid. What do you have to hide? They're afraid. They're thinking that you are probably just a manipulator. They're thinking that, and you could be a Scorpio, by the way. They're going to be thinking, are you a manipulator? Are you a gaslighter? What secrets am I going to find out about you? What do they really want? They want commitment. They want marriage. But they're not going to be expecting the best from you anyway, which is sad, which makes sense of why if you do step into this Sagittarius's life, it's almost like, I feel so bad. Like, I don't, wow, this is so emotional. This is a very emotional start. I'm so taken back by this because there's so much emotions in this reading, and I'm telling you, ugh, this Sagittarius is not in the best place. I'm telling you, they crave stability, they crave safety, they want someone who will love them. They don't feel loved. This Sagittarius does not feel loved. They feel played, they feel disrespected, they feel rejected, they feel like people just keep secrets from them, they feel like people take their kindness for weakness. And I ain't gonna hold you, cross watcher, whoever you are, when they meet you, they see you like everybody else. A liar, a manipulator. You probably got a wife hidden behind your back, a husband hidden behind your back. You probably got some shit. They're waiting for you to betray them. Isn't that so sad? Like, that's some sad shit. Yikes. We're starting off so sad. What do you really have to offer? What the Sagittarius thinks you have to offer versus what do you have to offer? So for you, I'm sorry to say that the Sagittarius does not see you in a good light, and you are the one who's actually coming into this connection to shift them out of this mindset. That's the crazy thing. Because I feel like I've come up on a gold mine. When you meet this Sagittarius, you're going to see them as perfect. Six of Pentacles means that you just want to give in to them. You know, Seven of Wands, you are a little defensive because you might see a Sagittarius acting hot and cold with you. Like, one minute they might embrace you, they're really, really warm, and then the next minute they could challenge you or even belittle you in a sense, because they're highly defensive. And with the Six of Wands, you want their attention. You want their attention. You think about them a lot. You're trying to find a way to get into their heart. You might know that this Sagittarius is not as available as they may seem. You may notice that. So you, with the Knight of Cups, is like you're trying to offer them love. You're going to be spying on their social media, or trying to figure out like what's going on with them. But this is complicated. This is gonna this is gonna be a very complicated situation. You're dealing with a wounded Sagittarius that does not allow people to get to their heart that easy, because there's layers to them. So how do you? Okay. You have love to offer this Sagittarius, but you're up for so much more. You know, so they're going to be questioning you. They're going to be suspicious of you. They are not going to really trust you like that. They're going to even look to see, are you down low? Do you sleep with the same gender? Because they could have even had someone that they found out that actually liked the same gender. They have history. And it's sad, because if you are able to get to the core of their heart, they are the warmest, loving, giving soul. However, too many people took advantage of that. So they're not that giving. I don't even see the Sagittarius wanting to really give that much. They are very reserved on how much they give now. They're very reserved on how much they open up. And there's a lot going on in their world that they're trying to maneuver and put back the pieces. So this could even be a Sagittarius who is starting all over again. You know, like, this is a Sagittarius who's in recovery. They're starting all over again. And it's important for you to know this if you are pursuing this Sagittarius. Because like I said, I said it, like, I don't really know what the future holds for you two because of where they are. People with that level of pain, they could possibly sabotage it by an accident because they're not ready to open up fully and give you their heart. I don't see the Sagittarius being in a place where they're really willing to give their heart again. They'll show up. They'll have a good time with you, But to give you their heart, I don't see them doing that right now. So if you are with a Sag, it shows Two of Cups. You're just going to want to give them love. Like, in the end, you're just going to want to give them love. You're going to be on some, you know what? You need love. You might even start to feel yourself being more affectionate to the Sagittarius when you realize, like, damn, baby girl, or damn, you know, you need love. You're going to see it. You know, you're going to see it. You're going to see everything that I'm saying to you. You're going to start to slowly, it's almost like their spirit guides are going to be activated for them on their behalf through you, and you're going to say, like, you just need love. Like, we don't even have to talk today. Let me just hold you. It's going to turn into a connection like that, where you're starting to see, like, oh my God. Because you could have went into this situation, I don't think you were really looking for something that serious. I want to be honest with you too, Crosswatcher. You come into this situation and yeah, you want to give in, but with the Six of Wands, that's like you looking for fun. You looking for fun. You looking for attention. You need somebody to stroke your ego. Your intentions is not what it turns. Like, as you deal with the Sagittarius and you see that they actually are going through it, you soften to their needs and you adjust to what they need instead of what you were trying to get out of it in the first place. And that makes you love them. You start to feel concerned with them. If they get too quiet, you hurry up and reach out and say, I didn't hear from you. Are you okay? You start to panic when you don't hear from the Sagittarius, because you start to realize, like, oh shit, this Sagittarius is not what I thought. Like, they are not what I thought. And they're not like every other woman. You're gonna start to feel very protective over the Sagittarius. You're gonna be in a place where you're gonna start to realize, like, you are not every woman. You are not every man. Like I want to curse. You know, like F. Like, damn, I you know, like, oh my God, they need me. You're going to start to turn into more of like a savior to this Sagittarius, because it's not that kind of show. It is not that kind of show. What you thought you was about to get yourself into, it's not that kind of show. And how they feel about you off the gate, they're just not even trusting you. They don't even think you're going to be anything. Even if they do say, like, okay, I'm going to give this a chance. Even if they tell you, like, I'll give this a chance, I'll commit to you, they are expecting a dead end situation. They're expecting you to turn on them. They're expecting you to lie. They're expecting you to find some way to do some shit. They're expecting you to mess up. And that is so sad. Like, I don't know why. You know, every time I speak about it, I feel it in the core of my heart. So they carry this in their heart. Like, this can be one of their stories. Like, yeah, everybody cheats on me, lies to me, leaves me. Not So, honey, you's about to get yourself into a pickle, honey. And it's nice because, like I said, in the end, you both will benefit from each other. Like, there's a level of therapeutic warmth and growth. And let me see something that actually comes through this connection. But I'm gonna tell you now. See, new love. So this is new love for the Sagittarius, and once again, okay, so you guys will make it. It shows emotional baggage is running the show. Let me tell you, your Sagittarius is, they might look pretty, they might look handsome, but honey, they got some stuff inside of them, honey. So when it shows perseverance, whatever they're going through, it's not going to become a their thing, and it's not going to become a you thing. It's going to become an our thing. So there's a level of, honey, you come in with your own agenda and you end up leaving with way more than, you end up leaving with way more than you expected. So this is definitely a new phase of love, or a new love situation where you think you're coming to have fun, and it's give me a card for Sagittarius. Yeah, they don't even tell you what they say what you mean. This Sagittarius, they don't even tell you half the damn thing that be going on in their mind. At times their mind is a war zone, and say what you mean. This is a Sagittarius. They need to speak up more. They need to speak up. They need to be more vulnerable. They need to start to tell you exactly what they're feeling, what they need. There's a level of transparency and authenticity that the Sagittarius needs to start to show in order to bring balance to this connection. But it's new to them. Being vulnerable is new. Because they could have been silenced. They probably are a Sagittarius that learn how to yell. They yell a lot to get their point across because people don't listen. You know how that is, right? You're talking to somebody, and because they're not understanding you or not hearing you or not seeing you, you get louder because it's like, what is the problem? So, yeah, you got yourself a pickle, honey. Good luck on the pickle. But let's see. So that's the connection. If you have a Sagittarius, that's what's gonna be happening. That's how they're gonna feel about you. Especially in the beginning. And I'm telling you, like, and when I say, like, you can feel like this connection is going to be all fun, like you can meet them and they can start off very flirty, very sexual, and you don't even know that this is what they really got inside of them. So as you progress, and I'm talking about 3 weeks in, you'll start to see that all of a sudden they start to pull back a little bit. It's like they start to wait for you, and they're going to start to monitor you and see what you're going to do. This is somebody who's operating from a place of like fear, of like abandonment. They could have been abandoned a lot, and they're just waiting for you to do the same thing. So you're going to notice how it goes from sweet to sour real quick, honey. Honey. And you guys are cute. Like, they're going to start to switch up their hair. They're going to start to feel more comfortable around you. They're going to start to say, do you want a cup of coffee? Can I fix you a drink? You will get back to the softer side of Sagittarius, but you have to work with them. If you want this, if you really, really want this, they're worth it. You understand? This Sagittarius is definitely worth it, but honey, they're going to put you through some tests and trials to see if you pass. And it, so yeah, how is your connection gonna be for the ending of September? The ending of September, there's a lot of communication, and you're gonna be taking them out. You're gonna take them out by the ending of September, and then see there's a break. When you take them out, the more that you communicate with them, you're going to start to be in your head about this Sagittarius a lot. They're going to start to reveal things about or be triggered by you. They're going to be triggered by you, and their triggers are how they react to you, or certain things that they say is going to make you in your head like, what is wrong with you? And then you're going to really start to see the wounds of the Sagittarius. What about October? Love. I see. Ooh, and then spreading your wings. Okay. So there in the beginning of October, there is love, but then spreading your wings, there's going to be a situation of separation. Spread your wings is when somebody separates and they try to see what else is outside, but you end up coming back to the Sagittarius, and then there's more stability and joy. What about for the remainder of October? Taking a risk, watching each other, and waiting. Challenging times. You're going to start to become very possessive over this Sagittarius by the end of October. You're going to start to watch them more. You might start to see them like they're getting their joy back. There's a level of security that they begin to feel within you or just in themselves. So you might see like they get attention now. They're starting to open up a little bit more to the world again. And you guys might have some communication problems, or you start to feel very possessive, or you feel very possessive over the Sagittarius. Like they start to grow on you by the end of October, and you guys could be in a commitment, but I see a commitment possibly for you and the Sagittarius by the end of October. So that's what I have for you and your Saggy. Let me see. Well, what will they like about you? What will the Sagittarius like about you? They're gonna think you're playing games. I'm telling you. Love scares me. They're gonna be afraid. Ooh, honey, child. They're gonna think you have other options. They're gonna be very They're gonna think you already have options, and I want you in my life forever. And they're gonna start to feel comfortable around you. I'm telling you, you're gonna have to go through some hoops with this Sagittarius to get to their heart. And what's gonna be going on in your life when the Sagittarius is in your life? What's going to be going on? Well, I gave you a big overview of their life. Let me do it again anyway. This is what's going to be going on with the Sagittarius. What's going to be going on with you, cross-watcher? What's going to be going on with you? What's going to be going on with them? They're praying for money. They're a lot of material wealth. They can be moving up in their company or getting a brand new job. Like their wishes when it comes to their stability. They could have even been afraid of like losing their house or not being able to afford their bills. And they have a very, very big blessing. Like they prayed for money and they're finally feeling more secure financially. So that's what's going to be happening. Like they're good financially, but when it comes to their love life, it's something different. So that's what's going to be going on with them. Like manifesting, you may hear them talk about manifesting. You may hear them talk about different job opportunities that they're hoping to get involved with. You might hear them being presented with more opportunities for financial advancement, and they could be going over that with you. What's going to be going on with you? You're going to be learning. You're going to be opening yourself to love, and you're going to be feeling more peaceful and balanced with love. Even like loving yourself if you struggle to love yourself. You're going to be more comfortable with love. You know, you could have been in a place where you were guarded, cross-watcher. And now you're excited and open to the thoughts of love. You're finding more balance and you're more healed. So you're more about love. Sagittarius is going to be more about money. If you are with an Aries, so some of you can just be meeting an Aries. They're going to find you attractive, especially if you meet this Aries online. They are going to find you very, very attractive in person. This Aries is going to be very infatuated with you. They're going to be infatuated with the idea of you. This Aries is going to love the way you communicate. They're not going to believe how you come into their life. It's like you land on their lap out of nowhere. So they're going to find you to be like a gift from God. That's how this Aries is going to see you. That's how it's going to start out. They love the way that you articulate yourself. They're going to be very impressed. This is going to be a person who's going to try to hide how impressed they are with you. They love the way you dress. You dress perfectly. Like they may see your flaws, but to them, you're flawless. And it's so much for them to take in that at times they're going to need space from you because your aura is very strong. You're very attractive. You're very confident. You carry, cross-watcher, you carry this big, bright light that the Aries needs time to actually feel comfortable with you. You know? This is like somebody who may even date down for a little bit just to feel comfortable, which means that your energy, your aura is something new to this Aries. They're not used to having people like you. Like, you know, there's something about your aura. You have like this dangerous but very, very sensual and passionate energy that draws them in. And it's something they haven't felt in a long time. It's either they could have felt this before, but this is like, I felt something. This is how the Aries feels. I felt something like this before, but not quite like this. It's like that. Not quite like this. This is wow. Like it's a lot for them to embrace. There's a lot. So this Aries is infatuated with you, and they may make excuses. They may push you away because you might be more than what they expected, but they have the tools to carry you. They do. But I don't know if it's a situation where they start to second guess themselves. So there's a level of self-sabotage that this Aries starts to make excuses. They start to, like, wow, like it's weird. This Aries, okay. Tell me about this Aries. Yeah. How does this Aries see you? See the Two of Swords. So you are a brand new beginning to this Aries. They're gonna love, like, some of you could be popular. You, cross watcher, can be very, very popular. You can be popular on social media, or you can just be popular. A lot of people talk about you. A lot of people talk about how expensive you may be. A lot of people are talking about how attractive you are. And I feel like this Aries is a little intimidated. Seven of Cups, they're going to feel like because you're so attractive that you possibly have other options. This Aries definitely has other options as well, but because of how you look and how you come into their life, they're going to feel like I might have to fight for you because you look like heavy competition. So this person is going to be see, the Judgment in reverse means that they can sabotage it, like trying to avoid a disaster, just afraid that you're so attractive that you can pull anybody. You're so attractive that I don't know if I have what it takes to truly. It's like somebody who might end up running. This Aries might end up running. Like they go on a few dates with you, like, okay, let me get myself together. Let me make some time. You know, that's how this Aries is going to feel about you. Like, let me make some time for you. They're going to get to know you. And it's like the feelings that they feel, the way that their heart races and their emotions get the most of them. It's like somebody who feels like they don't have any control when it comes to you. You want this person. You're highly attracted to them. Three of Swords. Queen of Cups. Two of Pentacles in reverse. Four of Pentacles. When you come to this Aries, you're moving away from a lot of betrayals. You've been betrayed a lot. Whether you're attractive or not, there can be a lot of people that they like the idea of you. They find you very attractive, cross-watcher, but they don't have what it takes to be with you. You could have experienced this a lot. Like how this Aries feels about you, cross-watcher, can be something that you've experienced a lot. Some of you too, cross-watchers, you could have been called the gold digger before. You're very attractive. A lot of people want to spend money on you, or if you like to spend money on yourself, a lot of people feel like they have to maintain that. But once they're not able to maintain it, then all of a sudden they turn the knife on you and call you a gold digger and blah, 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 blah. You have really, really bad endings. Like your endings in relationships, they cut deep and it's like argumentative and bashing each other. So when it comes to this Aries, you're just excited. Like you find this Aries exciting. You are open to the possibilities. You're excited to go on dates with them. And for this connection, it's like this person opens you up. It might feel like for you, it might feel like a love bombing situation where this Aries opens you up. But then there's nothing. There's no action. They come towards you. They pursue you. And then there's no action again. So this gives me stop, start, where there's a chance that you open up your heart to them and they may leave you hanging. You know, like how they say you can fall in love with somebody, but if they don't catch you, you fall on your face. So it's a situation like this where this person is, they may sabotage it. But how does this Aries feel about you, cross-watcher? That you're more than enough. Like you are more than enough. And there's a level of sabotage where they may feel like you can do better than me. And that's what you may experience with this Aries. If you see them sabotaging, or if you even catch them like talking to like a downgrade, a downgrade, like they're not even on your level. It's because they feel more comfortable having the power in the relationship, and with you, they feel like you have it, and they don't know what to do with that. So like I said, this can be a case with the Aries where they are feeling you deeply. They find you attractive, but they may not have the hands to hold you, which they actually do, but they're just convinced that you're going to end up rejecting me. You could do better than me. I may not have what it takes to keep up with you. So it might be push, pull, push, pull. After a while, once you are really interested in them, they're going to like, what do you even see in me? It's like that, like a huge level of sabotage. So with this Aries, I would tell you to be careful. And let me just confirm this a little. Yeah, it says integrity. Does this situation align with your morals and your integrity? So like, be careful of this situation because it might end up turning into just a sexual connection. Like I said, with this Aries, they may sabotage it and run, and just be careful. Let's do the month by month. But that's how this Aries is going to feel about you if you really want to know, cross-watcher. The Aries will be infatuated with you. They'll love the idea of you, but they will feel incapable of turning their dream of you into a reality, which may cause them to self-sabotage. So let me see. Let me pull one card on them. Give me a card for this. Yeah, soulmate. Soulmate. They're going to feel like you are their soulmate. See? Selling themselves short. They're going to feel like you are their soulmate. They're going to have a mask, trying to protect themselves. They're going to end up selling themselves short. For you, you may end up having to let this person go. Because it's crazy. Like you could feel like, damn, I manifested this. Like I manifested this. And you're gonna, what Spirit is saying for you, cross-watcher, pay attention to the red flags in this situation with the Aries. Make sure you love yourself enough to choose yourself if this person is not being available to you. But they definitely see you as a soulmate. There can be even a soul contract with them, with you. So you're meant to meet them. They just may fumble you out of fear. The end of September. Yep. Darkest fears. And communication. October. They take the lead. And see, that's that stop, start. They're going to be daydreaming about you. You are a dream come true to this person, but they take too much time. The rest of October arguing and you having to leave. See, this is going to be a short-lived connection. All right. But at least you know it ain't you, cross-watcher, but that's what's going to happen between you and the Aries. Oh, let me do, when this Aries is in your life, tell me what's going on with the Aries, what's going on with you. What's going on with the Aries? What's going on with you? Love. Wisdom. They get you. You are a wish. This is sick. They manifested love. It's like learning from you, or learning how to pour into love, learning how to see love differently is what they're gonna manifest when they first meet you. And for you, you're going through financial losses, or you're overcoming. You're focused on your goals and you're overcoming financial losses. I really think you're going to be like a spiritual teacher to this Aries. Let me do one card. What's going on? What is the spiritual lesson tied to this connection? Addictions. See, this person has like, it says physical addictions, emotional addictions. I feel like they have emotional addictions and deception. Someone is not being honest or withholding information. I feel like they withhold love. So just be careful with this Aries, and just know that they need time to heal and grow. If you are with a Leo, Spirit says they appear nice, but they're mean-spirited. This Leo could be mean-spirited, and their spirit guides are trying to get to them, like get to their heart before they end up doing something that they're going to regret. So this person is actually really nice at, like, if you are with a Leo, they're fighting a battle within themselves or just in life overall. They feel like life has been very unkind to them. And they're struggling to find the light. They're struggling to find the light at the end of the tunnel. They adore you. This Leo adores you so much, but they may have to fight life by themselves. So they will come in and they will love you so much. I see this person holding on to you, kissing you. Like, this Leo will be very affectionate with you. And you know, I'll tell you one thing about this Leo. However, whatever is going on in their life is one thing, and then what they have with you is very sacred. So they protect you. I see them protecting you, but they have a way of looking at life that they feel punished. They feel punished. They feel neglected. They can feel neglected by people that were supposed to be their friend, that they were supposed to have their back, that should have stood up for them. And they're going to say one thing and do another a lot with you. And it's like they have so much on their mind, and they're so used to like sitting in the funk of life that they allow life to pass them by. And that's sad. This is a Leo that has lots of responsibilities. They have a lot of people to take care of. They take care of a lot of people, and they're fine with that. They're fine with having to provide or take care of a lot of people, but they haven't found their own purpose yet. And I think that's what's pissing them off, really. You know, like they haven't really found their own purpose or found... It's like this person is on a spiritual journey, and I'm only explaining this to you because you could be with them. You could be in a relationship with this Leo. You could be trying to figure them out. You could be trying to see what could you do to make them feel better in a sense. But the truth is, whatever they're going through, it's them versus them. So when it comes to you, I see a level of like real true love that they hold for you. But they may have to do a journey by themselves in order to like give themselves more peace, closure, and find out what is it that they really want to do in this life. Because there's a level of discontentment, and it has nothing to do with you. I even see proposal. This Leo may even propose to you or think about it. And a lot of people slept on this Leo's worth, and they want to know why. Like, why is a lot of people not seeing my worth? How come a lot of opportunities, Like people turn me away, like they don't trust me or they don't value me. They don't feel valued. They don't feel. And if this is a man, it's worse, because now it's like their masculinity is what they're at war with. When it comes to love, I feel like they're fine. They're fine with the love that they have for you. But there's a level of, they could be at war with themselves or at war with the universe or God. Like, what's my purpose? Why am I here? And yeah. So with this Leo, how do they see you? See, they feel like they manifested you. But with the Four of Cups, they can feel as if, yeah, this Leo is addicted to you. They're going to love making love to you. And I'm telling you, my God, they're good to you. They're good in the bed. This Leo is going to know how to touch your body. This person is rough and passionate and sensual, but they have a lot of pent up anger. They going to take that out on you in the bed. Three of Wands just means like they're waiting for this to manifest into a family. It could even be like, are you guys thinking about having children with each other? Or if you have children and they have children, you two combining families together, combining incomes together. But there is a separate war that they need to handle with themselves before this connection can prosper. Because if not, it's going to be the downfall of you guys. It really is. So give this person space to be and explore whatever the heck they got to do within their own self. So how does this Leo see it about you? 10 of Cups. Like you are like family to them. You're more like family to them. They're very obsessed with you. They love making love to you. They're very attracted to you. You are a wish to this Leo. You are their ideal partner. But they had a lot of disappointments in love. And with the Five of Pentacles, they also can be going through issues with money and just with themselves. Like Spirit just wants me to explore that so deep with you. You want me to tell you why? Too many people internalize the actions of others. And it's hard. Too many people internalize the actions. Why is Paul treating me like this? Why is Billy disconnected? And this is what they're going through. But you are the calming in this person's storm. Like in their whole life, you're probably the only brightness that they actually have. So this Leo holds you high to them. They may soothe you a lot, and it's because they're very disconnected. They may use physical touch to connect themselves to you because they disconnect and go off in their mind. And once they're in their mind, it's like a war. They start to think about a lot of things. So you are the light in this Leo's life, if you want to know. With the Ace of Cups, they love you. They feel like they manifested you. They're very protective over you. They're lucky to have you. They want to see themselves as the breadwinner and blah, 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 blah. All right? Like you're together, they have this warm but darkness to them. Like, I don't know, like they're warm but dark. I also hear terrible twos. They may have a 2-year-old. You guys may have a child together, or it's just important for you to know that this Leo loves you, and they love you so much that they may protect you from themselves. They're just very protective. They're very protective. This Leo is very, very protective. I see that. So you're in good hands with this Leo. What's going to be going on in their life? To me, this energy gives me a continuation of a relationship. Or you're going to be like, yo, what's up? Like, what are we? Are we going to do this or what? And their response is going to be like, yeah, we can do this. But you just need to know the inner war that they're going through. It's important for, especially if you're a feminine, to understand the inner war that a man goes through, because some women don't understand and are like, oh, babe, just be happy, or it's like, nah. They love you. They just got some stuff going on with themselves that they need to get together. With them, I'm telling you, they're going through a huge change and standing their ground. Like they're not playing. They're in a place, they're highly protected spiritually as well, but they're in a place where they're trying to draw closer to like God, and they're standing their ground. They could have had people that try to take advantage of them or their money, or it's just a sense of like, you're not valuing me, you're not seeing me, you're not, like they feel disrespected, like somebody who needs to stand on business for themselves now. Like, you know what? I need to become let me become a powerful man so that people will know like not to mess with me. Like I've been too kind to people. It's a situation like that. So they're facing the darkness and looking at their ways, looking how people treated them, and they're standing their ground. They're coming into their power. They're very, very protective. If they're with you, they're going to protect you like no other. So you got a good one. For you, I see emotional loss, I see communication, and I see fertility. At times, you may feel really disconnected from this Leo, and it's because, once again, they're going through their own battle. So just communicate to them. They're friendlier with you. And with fertility, some of you may end up getting pregnant by them, or it's like you are in a place where you're ready to settle down and have build a life with them. And if you are, tell them. You're going to have to be vocal with this Leo, because they're too busy being in their own head. They're so, like this Leo, you might as well call them an air sign. Nah, because they fiery as heck too, though. They're very, very fiery, but they're also in their head a lot. You're going to have to get them out their head. Just talk to them. They will open up to you. They will respond to you well. If you feel like they disconnected and like, damn, do they want me? Like, how come I didn't hear from them? Just call them. Just reach out to them. Like they're going through an internal battle. And I hear it's going to be hitting both of you at the same time, that, you know, you both actually really care a lot about each other. So you're going to be fine. And I hear what goes around comes back around. So one good thing that this Leo may get, that you will start to see them finally ease up with their inner war, is that the people that put them in the worst situations, they're going to see them getting their karma. So that's the thing with this Leo. This Leo may feel like people got away with what they've done to them. And the truth is, like, no. People gonna have to pay for what they done did to you, boo. Like, no. That karma stuff is real, for real. So give them a sense of relief. It's not going to take away the pain, but it gives them a sense of relief, because they are stone freaking cold. They are cold-hearted. You are the only thing in this Leo's life that makes them feel relief. The only thing. So blossoming just means growth. You guys will experience a lot of growth in September. All right. You guys are going to be opening up. This person is going to start to open up to you. Like, yo, what's good with you? Like, what's going on? You cross watcher may start open up to them. They may just start to like unleash. Like, this is bothering me. This is like a buildup. Like somebody who has a buildup, and they may start to just come to you, feel so comfortable with you, because I see them rubbing you a lot. They rub you a lot. I feel like they give you comfort because they can feel the emptiness in you. Do you know that, crosswatch? Isn't that so sad? Like you may like feel empty, or and they feel it. They rub you a lot. I just see them comforting you a lot. But anyway, October, I'm telling you, woo! You guys strengthen your bond, but when it comes to control, I feel like you're going to try to control your emotions for this Leo. Like you don't want to come on too strong, too fast, but you guys, there's an opportunity for you guys to embrace this. And then when it comes to October, it's see, here goes that confront. You may confront them about being in a relationship or about your relationship. And it shows manifesting. Somebody needs to be careful of manifesting their fears, or I see going with the flow, but be careful of manifesting your fears. They may speak to you because you may feel uncomfortable. You may have some fears and you may speak to them about the connection, but you're safe. Or if you see this Leo going back into this like cold place, just you have to get them out. Like get them out their head, get them out the damn house. Let's do something different. Let's shake it up. Because they're going to be going through this battle for a while. I see 6 months. So how does this Leo feel about you? You seem heaven sent. That's how you get. Oh, look, marriage. I'm telling you, you seem like heaven sent to this Leo. I'm telling you. They're going to love to make you laugh. They love making you laugh because your laugh is so crazy. And they're going to want to spend more time with you. But you're heaven sent. And you make them want to be a better man. But I'm telling you, this relationship, you're going to be a really good piece in this Leo's life. Like, you ain't going nowhere. That's how they're going to feel about you. Like, I need you. You ain't going nowhere. I need you. Type of vibes. They may even give you like a bracelet or something to show their love for you, you know? Pisces. I hear, oh, I have such a huge crush on you. If you are with the Pisces, there's a sense of like an elevated love. There's a sense of fulfillment. There's a sense of ecstasy, of hormones and guided meditation. Like, if you have a Pisces, they can't see one thing wrong with you, but they are scared about the future with you. And also they're scared of like messing up. Like, what if you get me pregnant? Or they may jump to conclusions about you when it comes to certain things, but Spirit says be careful with them. Be very, 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 very careful with this Pisces. They are, they live by the Bible, or they have a higher calling that they have to answer to. And it might be best if you try to relate to them more than trying to correspond with what you would want, or what you want them to think or feel or something. There's a level of animosity that they have left over from a previous relationship. So when it comes to you, there's a level of care that they have for you. There's a level of care, and there's also a level of delusion. This is interesting. They're going to think about you a lot. This is like a Pisces who is going to fantasize about you a lot. And there's a lot of beautiful sexual episodes of ecstasy and charm. There's a lot of charm when it comes to this Pisces, but I don't know why they're saying this to you, Cross Watcher. You can't erase what has been done to them. I don't know why that's coming up. Like, you may come into this Pisces life and you wish that you can control, you wish you can get a sense of control over them or how they feel. Like, you wish you can control their feelings. You wish they would see you as the answers to their prayers because this is the way that you see them. There's a level of, I don't know. There's a lot of this. There's a lot of things going on right now. It's like you have a fantasy of the Pisces and what you may want with them, but you need to check in to see what kind of fantasy they have. It's it's like two people. It's a very high intense emotionally fulfilling connection, but make sure that your values and your dreams are in alignment with the Pisces, because if you guys do, if there is a breakup in this connection, no matter how long you guys go, because I see longevity with, I see the possibility of longevity with this Pisces, but you just need to make sure that your wishes and their wishes are in alignment, because honestly, there is a situation where their path and your path may be the only thing that actually separates you two. Like, they have a path and they have a deep understanding of this. Like, there's a level of control. Like, you want to control. You want them to conform to like your desires, your wish, but they have a path already set for them. It's weird. So how does this Pisces see you? There's a level of alignment. There's a level of alignment, and the issue is if you don't align with the mission that is already sent for this Pisces, you may get pushed out of their life and not even understand why. It's like that. It's kind of weird. Like, it's kind of weird. So how do they see you? The thing about this Pisces, I think they're more caught up on what they want, like romanticizing you, than experiencing the true heart of you. It's weird. I'm telling you, this energy is weird. It's like two people in a bubble. You have your bubble, your own desires, and they have theirs. And there's a level of integrating and being on the same page that you guys are going to struggle with. Even though there's so much love and there's so much passion and there's so much anticipation when it comes to you two, there's something that doesn't seem aligned. So this is a Pisces that might like the idea of you more than the reality. It's so weird. How does this Pisces really feel about you? They love you. This Pisces loves you, but they love you. But they love you, or do they love? It's like that. It's like, do they love you, or do they just love? Do you create the emotional frequencies of love, and they love your love? Do they love you, or do they love your love? It's let me how do they see you? How does this Pisces, it's weird. King of Pentacles. So Queen of Swords and King of Pentacles. You give them a level of power. There's a level of power that they have from being in your energy. I'm telling you, this connection, how can I even wrap my hands around this connection? It shows Two of Cups. There's a huge level of compatibility, and also Spirit says unnecessary worry coming from you or them. Somebody's worrying about the future of the connection, or can I have them? Will this work? Will they be mine? Am I just saying this? Am I going crazy? Is this the answers to my prayers? Am I like letting on too much? Am I grieving my past? Am I being honest with myself? Am I celebrating them enough? Am I worthy of them? It's like This connection may torture you if you're with a Pisces, because they're so good to you. You love this Pisces so much that you are afraid that they're not going to be with you. Well, it shows 10 of Cups. It shows the Lovers. This connection has a high level of protection over it, and then it shows the 3 of Wands, so you're waiting. What is this connection all about? It's a high level Knight of Cups. You and this Pisces will definitely fall in love. And there is a level of unnecessary worry or like spiritual tie. Like you may wonder, are we spiritually tied together? Are we going to really make each other happy? Are we going to make it? It's like somebody really wants this to work so bad that they may try to do things to control it in order to hold it exactly where it is. So in this connection, I feel like it's you, cross watcher. Like your soul wants this so bad, but in a sense, you're trying to find a way to hold on to the Pisces, or a way of controlling them in order to keep them in place. And I don't know why you feel like you have to do this. Do you feel like this Pisces is ungrounded at times and they get caught up into their mind and their imaginations, and you feel like in a sense you need to bring them back down to earth? Because it's like that. Like you want them to honor their truth. You want them to you want them to look at you through the eyes of love, like something faded. You want it to be finalized somehow, some way. Like you want this so bad, and you feel like you've matured to a place where it's almost impossible for you to like choose anyone else. Like this seems like it's the answers to my prayers, but what if it doesn't happen? It's like that. There's lots of happiness. There's a lot of you trying to understand the way that their mind is, because they move fast. It's like, I want us to do this. I want us to do that. I want us to, it's like, okay, like I hear you, like, okay, we can do that, but we just need to like, can we just slow this down? Can we just take this back? Like you can be this Pisces, their ideas is out of this world. And for you, you're more like, hold me close. Let's take a walk to the park and let's figure this out together. They're more of like impulsive. That's what it is. This Pisces is impulsive, and it kind of like triggers you in a sense. Like you like to slow things. There's a different way that you operate from the Pisces. The Pisces is an impulsive, let's fly to the moon. And you're just like, okay, we can fly to the moon, but can we just sit down and think about this? Like, or before we fly to the moon, is there something else that we can do? Is flying to the moon even necessary? Is this even necessary? So sometimes it's like, yeah, that's what it is. Their ideas, their fantasies versus yours. It's a situation like that. And you trying to find an even ground, and you being afraid. Like, if I don't keep up with this Pisces, or if I don't, are we going to be able, will they leave? Will we be safe? Will we be okay? So you're trying to find ways to solidify the foundation of this relationship, and you want to take your time to do it the right way. And this Pisces is just on another planet. They're on another planet. It's the best way that I can explain what you're going through. I really think that they get carried away in the love that you give them. Like your love is a fuel to them, and I don't think you realize that. So your love fuels them. Your love, it gives them these feelings, and they go to the moon. They go to the moon, and there's a level of like balance or integrating or alignment that you guys need in order for you to feel safe in this connection. That's what's going to happen with you and this Pisces. So it's either they love the love that you have to offer them, if that makes sense. So it's like, do they love me? They love the love that you have to offer them. So you decide how that sits with you. The love that you have to offer them is phenomenal. So the love you're bringing to the table, it's more than enough. But they get carried away in it. And it's like you have to be, you could be like a King of Pentacles. You could be like a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or there's a level of groundedness that you have, and the Pisces is just over the top. And you're going to notice that. Like you're going to have to bring them down to earth a lot. I think you're going to start to see that side of them. Like they're fairy tale and you're more grounded. I think it's more so of that. Like you don't want to get carried away in their obsessions. They have all these different ideas and obsessions, and you don't want to get carried away in it, but you also don't want to take it away from them. So I feel like you are trying to build a foundation with a Pisces, even if you're just messing with them. There's a chance that if you guys are not in a relationship, you want a really good relationship with them, and you're just trying to find your way through all their thoughts, their ideas, and all these different things that they're going through. And then there's a level of savior, like you want to save them. Like there's something within you that feels like I want to save them. I want them to know that I really want to be there for them. And whatever they've been through in the past, it's like you want to take it away from them for some reason. It's beautiful. It's like Romeo thy Romeo, but there's a level of balance that is going to be needed in this connection. It's weird. It's I don't know. You think about them all the time, cross watcher. You think about this Pisces all the time. You will tell people or describe to people like the Pisces is my baby. Like they're my baby. But for the Pisces, they I want to tell you something. You know what you're feeling in this Pisces that you can't put your hands to it? They have so much hurt and pain that they want to escape it. They do. This is what they want to escape their pain. And this is probably why you wish you can take away their pain. I don't think you feel their pain, but you could intuitively sense that they're trying to ignore something underneath the surface that they actually need to release. And it could be like disappointment from their family, disappointment from how things turned out in their past life before they met you. They want to run from it. They want to scream. They are scared to death to face that reality ever again. So they're going crazy with these fantasies as a way to like paint their pain. They want to paint over their pain. It's like somebody who wants to rewrite their story, and they are terrified of what they've been through, that they don't even want to look at it. They don't want to touch it. They don't want to know it. Like somebody who wants to be delusional about what the heck just happened, because it is a nightmare on Elm Street. And you are probably the sweetest thing to their reality that they just faced. That's what it is. So when I mean like they get swept up in your love, they feel safe in your love. They want to hide in your love. They want to hide in your love. Because it's like their inner child. Like, I don't even want to say it's their inner child, because this seems like an adult human. But it's like they want to hide and cover up and overindulge in your love to escape what they just been through. They've been through a nightmare. Like they could have a trail of narcissists, a trail of hate, like people projecting their own self-hatred onto them. And they could have been a person just trying to help, trying to heal, which makes them very, very afraid of what they have to offer to the world. Because they're even thinking like, do I have the capacity to take on these levels of people? Is this what am I going to have to deal with? Like, these people are troubled in their souls. These people have this and this and this. Am I the ammunition for people's troubled souls? That scares them to death. It scares them. So what they're doing is hiding underneath you, or even like ancestral trauma, like running from their own family and wanting to escape and create something. And it doesn't even matter what. It's just like anything that they can escape from their family, or escape from something that they've been through. They are purified. This Pisces is definitely a pure soul. Like, they are purified. They went through an ascension in order to purify their souls, in order for them to have a mission where they help people on a way higher in a higher capacity. And I think they're okay with that, but they're afraid of the level of pain that they're going to have to take on in order to do it. So it's, I don't know, it's just, it's something, I don't know. You're not, and you're fine. Cross-watcher, you're fine. You may just not understand this Pisces at times, and this is what you need to know about them, you know? They are holding on to you for dear life, but as a means of escaping an old reality. I don't know, that's the best that you guys are gonna fall in love. And King of Wands is you're gonna feel like you are gonna be placed in this, being around this Pisces. They need lots of protection. So you can be a Leo, a Sagittarius, and Aries. You're gonna be elevated being with them while you're with them, in order to hold their power with them and protect them. So whether this is going to be longevity or temporarily, there's just a level of power that is being rewarded to you while you're with them. And you're going to be very attracted to them, and you are going to be very protective over them, but over yourself as well. Like, there's a level of you like watching your back and making sure they're okay and you're okay type of vibe. So you're a very protective person. You can even say like you're their spiritual husband or their spiritual wife while they gain their wings to fly. It's a situation like that. It's very clarified death. Yeah, you're gonna have to, it's a responsibility. You're gonna have to see if you can handle it. I feel like you're open to it and you're fine. You are even fine with holding lots of pain. You can hold a lot of pain. You could have held pain for people. You could have held secrets for people. You have your own mission and availability that is going to be received very well by this Pisces. You know, it's just different. Whatever you guys have, it's just different. So there's a level of romance. There's a level of all kinds of stuff. There's something going on with you too. Let me just see a little bit more. What are you going to be going through when you meet this Pisces? And they're going to fall in love with you. This Pisces loves you. Let me see. Them versus you. Because that's what I should have. It looks like this is a them versus you type of reading. So yeah, Chariot, they're going to be traveling a lot. They could be trying to manifest travels. This Pisces can astral travel. They can get information from different dimensions and bring it back down. It's like, and that could have been their mask for years. You know, they could have hid that or whatever. They have a lot of balance. They're coming into a whole lot of money. It's guaranteed for this Pisces that they will be rewarded with a lot of wealth. And balance just means that they're elevated. They're going through a huge level of elevation. You're going to meet an elevated Pisces or be with an elevated Pisces, and you're going to hope that it lasts. You just want it to last. That's all you want. They're very, very peaceful, or they're coming into alignment with their true self and their true identity. This is what you're going to be experiencing. You're going to be experiencing an elevated Pisces that is in alignment with their true self. So it's going to feel very harmonized for you. For you, see, wish fulfillment. There's going to be doors opening to you and you needing to make a decision. You're going to have to make a decision. You're going to have to make a wise decision about this connection, about your future. You really want this to work, though. You really want this to work. So it's about making smart choices. You're in your head. You're really big on making grounded decisions, but safe. You like safe. You like safe, grounded decisions. This Pisces could be like, nah, let's just jump through the window. I don't give a damn. Something good has to come from it. And I hear saving. You're also going to be saving up a lot of money. Let me see. So you be prepared too for like an awakening, or like feeling like a king, like being crowned while you're with them. A level of protection that's given to you. There's a gift that's about to be given to you while being with them. Or even like a new job. Okay. So for, where are we? September? October, and then what's going to happen for you? September shows confronting. Ooh. Moving on and detaching. And then dreams coming true. You guys might have a level of confronting each other and then saying, you know what, I just don't think this is the right time. Maybe we should go our own separate ways. And then somehow, some way, you guys end up back together. And your dream comes true. If your dream was that you can fix this, that you can work this out with this Pisces, you're gonna get your dream come true. In October, it shows strengthening your bond. It shows lots of joy, stability, silliness, fun times, and you guys deciding to take things to the next level. All right. For the rest of October, there's growth. There's new energy, and you guys might move in together. But then it shows isolating. And an opportunity. You have an opportunity to move in with them, especially if you feel very isolated from them. All right. It's like new energy. A new part of a new phase of your relationship is going to be birthed. And you get to decide if you want to move in with them, because you start to like miss them, or you start to feel very isolated. They might also have a lot of things going on in their life too by that time. So it's a good energy around you too. And Spirit wants you to explore your truth. Like, don't just have them have you all over the place. Explore what's true to you. If you are with a Scorpio, this Scorpio, they're scared. They're scared to say that they know your worth and all that you have to offer, but they don't know if you take this connection as serious as them. That's what they're not letting you know. Like, this Scorpio sees a lot for you. They want to protect you. They don't want to pretend either. They don't want to pretend. And they want you to know that they actually idolize you. They idolize you a lot. It's fun to have you around. It's fun to have you in their life. So with this Scorpio, they're starting to notice the difference in everyone every time they tell them about you and them. It's like, I don't know if this Scorpio needs people's validations or they just want people's feedbacks to see what will people think if they were actually to go into a relationship with you. Is it safe? Do you feel like I'm enough? So this Scorpio is questioning themselves a lot about their connection with you and just their life. I don't think this Scorpio is where they want to be in their life right now. So if you're with a Scorpio, if there's times that they just get kind of quiet or they just kind of look like ashamed, this Scorpio holds a level of shame that they hope that you don't know or that anybody knows. They're ashamed to say that they wish they had more to offer you. They're scared to say that they don't know if they could live above average. You are going to, cross watcher, you're going to trigger this Scorpio to actually explore the realm that they are living in now, what they're doing in their life now, and if they are prepared for more. And envy. They can struggle with envy, and envy's dangerous, but for them, they feel like they can use those emotions to go for more in their world. It's a situation like that. And I hear screenshotting. They may screenshot your messages. They're scared. I don't know why I just keep hearing the word scared. This Scorpio is going to think about you a lot. And the good news about this Scorpio, they're not tying you to their past. That's the good thing. They're just thinking about you as a person, you as a whole. And I just see, how does the Scorpio feel about the cross watcher? See, if they're scared, they may wonder if there's going to be a lot of competition for you. Two of Cups means like they're willing to fight to get you. There can also be a lot of arguments in this connection. Let me see. How does this Scorpio feel about you? Six of Wands. They feel like it will be an honor to be with you. Like they feel like being with you, it would be an honor to be with you. And the Emperor, they want to heal and they want to step up in order to bring more health, love, and vitality into your connection. So that's what this is about. It's about who they would have to become in order to make things work with you. And what does that look like? They don't really know what that looks like, Like somebody who's uncertain about their own self. So this Scorpio is mesmerized by you with the Nine of Pentacles. They find you single, sexy, and free, and they daydream about you a lot and just the life that you have given to your own self. They know that you've been heartbroken before. They know about that. And they know that you hold back. You hold back and protect yourself from people who break your heart. They know that about you. So they feel like being with you is like serious. King of Wands, they could have looked at you as like a player. They could have looked at you as like a heartbreaker and a player. Like you're single, you're sexy, you're free, you can have anybody. That's how they feel about you. You can have anybody. They find you attractive. They feel like you balance them. Like, you know what this Scorpio is going to feel like when it comes to you after a while? You are the missing piece to their puzzle that they needed all along. Like, being with you, it makes them feel like life is easier. Like, it brings a level of balance. They put things into perspective way more easier. But Spirit says your energies are going to be intertwined, and that's why. They think about you so much. And they're going to start to feel like it's going to be a blessing to have you in their life. What else do you need to know when it comes to this Scorpio? Let me see. So it shows new love. You guys unexpectedly meet this Scorpio, or they feel like you just popped them into their life at the right time. But once again, you trigger this Scorpio to evolve their level of thinking. They were thinking in a very low vibrational place. There's something about your energy that makes this Scorpio think higher of themselves, higher of the possibilities of life. But in a sense, I don't know if it scares them at first. You're going to see the biggest growth in this Scorpio in these next 30 days. They go through a really quick growth being with you. And it also shows codependencies or control. So in a sense, this Scorpio is going to feel like they need you. They need you. They have to have you. You know what's going to happen? You're going to grow on this Scorpio. If you have a Scorpio, you're going to grow on them. You're going to even challenge their beliefs when it comes to love. They had really rigid, weird beliefs when it comes to love, and you challenge everything inside of them, and they're going to be more open up front with you about how they feel, what they're looking for, how much you mean to them. You're going to open up this Scorpio a lot. And it's a place that they haven't been in a very, very long time. They were just going through life like everybody plays games, so I'm just going to play games too. But you start to grow on them. And because you start to grow on them, it opens them up. So be patient. If you have a Scorpio, be patient. Be patient. I feel like there's a journey that they're going through because they meet you, and they what's going to be the outcome? It shows making love. They have a huge crush on you and ready to move in. Give this relationship like 3 months to unfold. Give this connection time. How are they going to feel? See, I'm still in pain from my last relationship. New friends. I feel like you guys may start out as friends. I'm afraid that you're not over your ex. They may feel like you are the best choice for me. If they're choosing you because you are the best choice for them, and you give them the best sex, and they like how rough you are. And they may even think about opening up their own business being with you. And it says, I'm looking for a boyfriend and a girlfriend. So you open them up to so much more. In the beginning, I feel like they play love games with you. Like they just want to play love games with you. They just want to see how far they can get with you. But once they start to get far with you, playing all these love games, it makes them start to really take you more seriously, in a sense. But there's a lot of let me see. There's something about this Scorpio that just seems like empty. There's something very empty about this Scorpio. What is it? Tell me more about this Scorpio. Home. They feel really empty. You're going to feel like a place, like you're going to feel like home to them. That could have been the emptiness that they were missing. Like they were missing something. You're going to feel like a soulmate, like home to this person. It could be, see, the balance that they needed. So when they first meet you, they don't actually see the significance of you. They could just be thinking about playing in your panties, playing in your pants, and they're not really expecting much. But there's a sense of home that they feel with you, that they begin to value you and cling on to you. Because there's like a level of emptiness inside of them, you know? Like they just go through life, just whatever happens, happens. It's like, that's what it looks like. Prior to then, they could have wished and hoped so much for, like, they could have wished and hoped for so many things so much, and it never turned out that way, that this person started just to, whatever happens, happens. What's the point? You know, I don't want to say depression. It could have been depression. This Scorpio could have been in a dark place, like, but it's not dark. It's just somebody who is allowing life to happen to them. They could have just been in this darkness around them, this emptiness around them. It's just like the unknown. They just go about life every day and take life as it comes. They didn't really have a plan or anything, or they didn't feel like they had anything to believe in or anything to really look forward to. So when they meet you, it's like you give them purpose, you give them drive, you open them up to so much more. You feel like home to them. So it could have been a person that was like on the verge of giving up on their dreams or the reality that they were trying to create. And it's like a baby being born. And they're looking at life with new eyes, but through you. It's kind of weird. I don't know. I want to say empty again. Like this person just seems kind of like empty. And it could be loneliness. The emptiness could be lonely, like somebody who's yearning for connection, somebody who's yearning for like home, but not really knowing how to find that or how to fill that void. So they just allow life to have them. Let me see. September, it shows release. Spread your wings. And seeking the truth. I don't know. It's like this person might need more validation. So you guys you release them. There's an opportunity in September for you guys to work on this. It's like they need to go to seek their own truth. And there's going to be communication to this Scorpio. It's like they need to connect back to themselves or their higher self. There's someone who like fell from glory in a sense. Like they could have been betrayed and just started to question life or started to let life happen to them. And like a person who just doesn't care anymore. Like they could have went cold, like whatever happens, happens type of thing. And once you meet them, now they're like going on a soul journey, like seeking the truth, like what's true to me and what do you want? It's like somebody who needs to reactivate their life. Like, what do you want? What are you wishing for? Are you afraid to wish? Are you afraid to dream? Do you feel like when you dream and when you wish and when you hope, things don't turn out the way that you want? Like there's something missing with this Scorpio that they end up connecting to through you. In October, there shows a lot of balance. There's a lot of communication. See that there goes that soul searching again. They're seeking and they're going to take the lead. See the emptiness. They easily feel alone. This is good. So there's a lot. I feel like your best connection with them is going to come the second half of October, because they're going to need to connect to themselves. They need more confidence. That's what it is. Their light went out. Their light went out. That's what all that darkness is. Like their self-esteem could have been taken. Somebody could have came into their life and like took their dream and their self-esteem. And that's what needs to be reunited in this Scorpio's heart. They could have had like a family situation that didn't turn out the way that they thought it would, or like a love of their life that it didn't work out, and it like took their self-esteem and took their dreams away, because they could have put so much into that after that their whole light just went out and they just stopped caring. And now you give them purpose and they start to seek again. So you're gonna feel more fulfilled with this Scorpio, I want to say, within October. But will this be a relationship? I don't like, there's a chance it could be a relationship or just an opportunity for growth for you and for them. So let me see. So for Scorpio, when you meet them, and then what's going on in your life? If you're with a Scorpio, yeah, new beginning. The spiritual strength, like they're pulling themselves out of a really, really dark place. And they see you as their soulmate. This is what they need. You know, this is like a Scorpio. They thrive better when they're in healthier connections. But they need a lot of validation. So, and for you, what are you moving on from? You're leaving a past life behind. You can even be leaving a lover behind. And you're scared. And you have options. And you're spending more time to yourself. You're healing. You're healing when you meet this Scorpio. If you are with a Cancer, how does this Cancer feel about you? This Cancer is pissed. This Cancer can't escape you, and they're pissed, and they're asking everyone for their opinion and for what they think, and do they feel that they should have done this, or should have told you this, or should have done this. And this Cancer is angry as hell at you. And they don't expect anything. They're not expecting anything, but they just feel like you don't know your worth. And you change like the seasons. Like 1 minute you feel like you're angry at them, then you're happy with them, and then you explode on them, and they just keep switching up. They keep switching up their answers when people ask them about you. And the real truth is, this Cancer is just angry that they couldn't get you. That's all there is to it. This Cancer really, 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 really wanted to be with you. They really wanted you to be like their yes man. You know, like, it's like they wanted to have their way with you, and they were not able to have their way with you. So they are taking it out on everybody that they meet. Like everybody that this Cancer meets, they have to hear the same stories. And this Cancer, I don't see them getting over you. So if you were thinking about making an amends with a Cancer, because that's what it seems like, you were trying to make amends with a Cancer, you want to know how they feel. They're telling everybody all these things. This Cancer is still in love with you. They're still in love with you. They just don't, they're so mad that things didn't turn out the way that they wanted it to, that they're trying to make it seem like they're mad at everyone and they're mad at you. But this Cancer just wishes that it turned out the way that they wanted it to. It's like they wanted to control you. And it's not even control you, but if they have their way of seeing life, if they have their wishes, if they have all this stuff and it just didn't turn out the way they hoped. It's like anger. But in their heart, in this Cancer's heart, they still daydream about you. In this Cancer's heart, you still are their baby. In this Cancer's heart, it's like it's still all about you. It's in their heart. They hold you in their heart and they can't explain why. Like, why you? But it's you. It's you. This Cancer is struggling to move on from you. And I feel like deep down inside, if you had it your way, Cross Watcher, you just want to make peace with the Cancer. You really do. You wanted to make amends. You wanted to make peace. You wanted some level of compromise, and they were unwilling to compromise. Whatever they were going through, they were just standing on it. They weren't willing, like you weren't willing to budge. They weren't willing to budge, and y'all two broke apart. That's what it looked like. I see them trying to compensate material-wise. This Cancer is going out buying watches and trying to act like, yeah, I'm unbothered, and they're bothered. They're just bothered. They're just angry. They just miss you, and they ooze with emotions when they think about you. So, let me see. They also feel like you're everybody's wish. Like everybody wants you. How does this Cancer feel? 7 of Pentacles. They feel like you're being silent towards them and you're single, but you actually are waiting on them. They feel like you're waiting. They feel like you're single, you're sexy and free, but you're still waiting on them. There's 2 cards of waiting. They think you're waiting on them. They really do. And they're standing their ground. Like this is somebody who's prideful. This is somebody who's trying to protect them. They could even, be careful, they may even try to make you jealous on purpose. See? They're heartbroken. They really wanted to be committed to you. They really wanted the commitment to work out. So they're pissed. Six of Cups, they think about you. I knew that. They think about you. They find you dangerous too. Like you are dangerous. You are nothing of what I thought. Like they thought you were something else. Like you could have been soft, or they could have been like, oh, I got this in a bag. Oh, this is how you are? Oh, I got this. Like they thought that they would make a mark on you. They really did. They thought that they would make a mark on you. They thought that this was going to work, and it didn't. So this Cancer's upset. They're hiding that they actually have a crush on you, and that their moods change really, really fast from when they see you. What's the outcome of you two? Because let me see something. With this Cancer, I hear you passed the test. You probably went through a spiritual test with this Cancer. And the Cross Watcher, you could have passed the test. They can't expect to play games and get love from people. They need to learn how to be more vulnerable and available. They play a lot of love games because they're afraid of rejection. That's the real reality of this Cancer, and they may not even realize it. I don't think they see it this way. But if you purposely like hold back and wait to see what other people are going to do, like you're playing games, just reach out. They've been betrayed so much that they don't show their cards. It's like you need to show your cards to me first, and then when I feel like it, I'll open up. Like that's what this Cancer is giving, you know? If you are a Cancer watching this and this doesn't describe you, do not get attached to the message. If this is a general message. If you want your own personal reading, please email me and book your own personal reading. If you feel like this doesn't describe you, then you don't have to be triggered by this message. But this is like an unavailable Cancer. If you know deep in your heart that you are available, then don't internalize this message. This is for an unavailable Cancer who's been betrayed, and it's like they put people through tests in order to prove that you're not going to do me like anybody else. But in the meantime, people get entangled and it gets really bad. So this Cancer could be waiting for communication from you. This is what I'm trying to say. They're acting like this, but if you were to tell them like, I want another chance, they would give you another chance in 2.8 seconds. Like, they would want to take a risk. They would want this to grow. They're waiting for you to like challenge them or come up with something new to say or invite them over, invite them out. Like, they're waiting for that from you. In October, there might be forgiveness between you and a Cancer. There's gonna be forgiveness, and you being invited over to their house in October, and then it shows. I hear popular. Okay, so they're actually refusing to see. There's an opportunity. You and a Cancer can be going through a standoff right now. I want you to know that. I don't care what this Cancer is doing right now. They really want to be with you. Deep down inside, this Cancer chooses you, but they're putting up a front or putting up, I'm standing my ground. They're being very prideful, and whatever they feel, they're trying to protect, whether it's their heart, whether it's their ideas, the story that's running through their mind. They're trying to stand on business. So there's a level of a standoff between you and a Cancer, and what they don't realize is that this is emotional manipulation. It really is. See, it says one party benefits while the other is depleted. Like, somebody is like one-sided, and deception just means like they withhold how they really feel. They're not telling you how they really feel. If this Cancer was bold enough, they would tell you, like, deep down inside, I love you. I sweat you. I really want this to work, and I'm scared. I'm sad. I'm all over the place emotionally, and I'm angry that you're not feeding this anymore. They're in their heads a lot. I think they overthink to the point where they sabotage and they don't realize it. They're going to be stressed out. You not being in their life, they're going to do weird shit, and they don't realize it's the repressed emotions of you. They need to just tell you how they really feel, and I feel like that repression is going to stress them out. Eventually, they may open up, but it's a standoff. For right now, it's a standoff. See, they feel the emotional loss of you. They want communication. They want to start all over again. They want to build a family with you. They want this. And with you, you're sad. Like, you miss them and you're waiting. I knew it. It's a standoff, and you could be getting readings on them. Like, deep down inside, you care about them, but you think this Cancer is damaged. Crosswatcher, you feel like this Cancer is damaged and there's nothing I can do. And a part of you is like, you're more of like an authoritative parent dealing with a Cancer whose inner child is not healed. So this Cancer is not healed. And you can be more like, I can see through you, and I understand why you're doing what you're doing, but I just feel like I wouldn't have never done it this way. You know, like, that's the way you see it. Like, you can just be, you could have been in a commitment with them, but you had to like leave because they were being emotionally unavailable and controlling. And I feel a part of you, like, you care for them. Your soul cries out for them, but you're just like, I'm not going near that. It's too much. It doesn't seem safe for me. So you're doing it out of love. You're choosing your own self. You're protecting your own self, but they'll come back around. If you are with a Gemini, I hear, I am not ignoring you. I'm trying to take care of myself right now. So if this Gemini backed away from you, it's too much arguments, it's too much friction, and they cannot take it anymore. They love you, but there's a chance that while while they are trying to get peace or regain a sense of control over their life, they may meet somebody else. So that's what's going to happen. And they're going to have to make a choice of, do I stay with the new person I met? Which I see them introducing the new person to their parents. I see them, it's like, I tried. This Gemini is going to come to a point where they're going to feel like I tried to do everything. Like there could be a situation where you're too much for this Gemini cross watcher. Like they're going to feel like they put you before everyone. They're going to feel like they wasted their time. They're going to feel like they gave up on all of their exes just to value what you guys had. And they waited for you. They waited for you. Cross watcher, you seem like you're in a very dark place. Like you're just in a dark place. Like I see a shadow over you. And you might watch this Gemini or see what this Gemini is up to. You might look through tarot readings, but I see you alone. Like I don't see you with anybody, you know, like you could have, you challenged this Gemini to the point of no return in a sense. So by the time you even heal yourself and say like, okay, I'm ready to try this again, by that time I see the Gemini already moving on and they have someone else. And I see you acting like, well, oh, well, but deep down inside, you're like, damn, that's the one that got away. So the Gemini is going to be the one that got away. They only want peace. They do not want nothing else. It's like, I'm tired. This is like a Gemini who's tired of dysfunctional relationships. They're tired and they could have cried and healed themselves. And now they're in a place of protection. You know, I see them being cool with you. Like they'll never forget you. I see an energy like this Gemini will always have love for you, but they might just see you as too, like you're too petty. We clash too much. We don't get along. Like I'll always have love for you is what I see this Gemini saying. Because I see this Gemini passing you and they may pass you while they're with the new person. And they see you and they're just shaking their head like, damn, like we could have had something good, you know? Yeah. This Gemini really wanted to take their time to get to know you, but this Gemini is going to see you as toxic. And they're going to be with the Four of Pentacles trying to protect themselves. I see them watching you. They may even get readings on you just to see where you are within their head. They're like within your head. This Gemini is being very, very strategic with you. They're not like you're just poking them. You're purposely like poking this Gemini, triggering them, trying to get a response, trying to see what they do, what they say. Are they really as aware as they say they are? Like what's going on with them? Like you just keep choosing to be in a battle with them. Like you want to mess with them. You're angry, and Spirit says be careful because you're going to be the one paying for it. So if this Gemini is choosing peace and you're still choosing war, I see the war turning in on you. So just be careful when it comes to this Gemini, because they're done. Like they're like, it's different if you're in a war with somebody who's in a war with you. But if a person literally cries out to God and they take themselves out of it, then guess what? You're in an energetic war all by yourself. There's no one to go back and forth with. You're by yourself in a war. So just be careful. Spirit says this, your best bet is to plant new seeds than to try to cause more drama with them, because they already see you as toxic. They may even think you struggle with your mental health. They feel like you have a personality disorder, or you switch up on them. Your mood swings are all over the place and they can't stand that about you. So they're fine. They don't want a feud. They don't want no beef. They don't want nothing. Like they literally, this Gemini wants nothing. And the new person that they're with, it's so calming. It's like freedom to them. So if you're with a Gemini and you want to extend love, but you kind of feel anger towards them. And it's so sad, cross watcher, because the anger that you have, it's not all about the Gemini. Like you're denying yourself fun. You're denying yourself love. You're denying yourself happy times. You're just staying in this state of depression and warfare, like going off on people and being, or I don't know. But this Gemini is done, you know? So let's see with this Gemini. Yeah, they detached. It's like they were trying to work on things with you, and they detached from it. And see, spiritual lesson. They thought that you were going to be there forever. They didn't know that this was going to be. They didn't know. They weren't expecting this. And then see, it shows confront. So you may be. They're getting their power back. Be careful. I feel like this Gemini is about to fall in love. And they're going to take a break on you. They're going to confront themselves. They're going to heal themselves. And they're going to. And then it shows moving on. So I already knew that intuitively. That this Gemini, they're done. Whatever toxic habits they had in them that had them tied to you, they're going to let it go. They're just going to drop it. They're just going to drop it. So this Gemini, I see them in a new relationship, and I see them them being introduced to someone else's family and parents. So that's what I have for you when it comes to that Gemini. If you are with a Libra or you meet a Libra, you guys are cute. I hear stay with me. The Libra just wants you to stay with them. They had it up to here with all those other reckless spending women and the lies and the cheating and the games and the disrespect and the short-lived. Like, they had it up to here. I hear like they don't even recognize their worth. They're just playing games. Like this Libra was sent to help you. They're sent to help you. They made a deal with like God to choose you. So they are directly in correlation of your worth. This is why this Libra is here. They're better than you even think. They're good in bed. They're good with children. They're good with a lot. Like, they can handle you, and they can handle everything that you have to offer. I see this Libra spending money on you. I see them spending time with you. Your family or your friends think that they're conceited. Like, there's a level of conceitedness that this Libra has, and they may not say it, but they see themselves in them too. Like, in a sense, like, you, cross watcher, could be thinking about what it would be like to be married to this Libra or propose to this Libra. You might just feel like it's moving too slow. Like, this is moving too slow. When is the real relationship gonna start? So just take your time. It's like Spirit is just telling you to take your time when it comes to them. This Libra loves you. They love you. They want to be with you. They know more about you than you even know, and they want to protect you. They want to be your friend. They want to be your lover. They don't want to be your enemy, and they want you to be safe because they feel like at times you really just want to escape, and you need to be careful. Like, just be careful. Like, sometimes they may feel like you get too bent out of shape, or you may call them out for no reason, and they're just like experiencing the same things as you. So they feel like both of you could have been ignored and overlooked and popular, but still got the short end of the stick. They feel like you both experienced that. So you both know what it feels like to be hurt. And I just see them inviting you over. I see you guys going out. I see you thinking about this Libra a lot. Their heart is just with you. They're just giving it to you. The love that they have to offer is just guaranteed. So this Libra loves you. And they're going to be comforting you. They're going to be nurturing you. They're going to be cooking for you. They're going to be spending the night with you. They're going to be Ten of Wands in reverse is really good. They see you as like stress-free. Seven of Cups. They wonder if you have other options, and is this why things are going slow? But with the Chariot, They feel like things can be a blessing with you, like things can be good. And they feel like they need to stay on top of you because sometimes you forget things. They find you forgetful. Ace of Pentacles just means long-lasting love. I see you guys having a lot of like harmony times in the future. Like them being wrapped in your arms. You guys feel really comfy and cozy. You guys may have a trip or something planned in the very near future. If they don't understand something about you, they're going to ask you. They're not going to talk a bunch of crap like your exes did. This person doesn't take crap, so you can't walk over them either. And if you do want marriage with this Libra, they will consider it for you. You guys may argue sometimes, but they still love you. It shows the Lovers. It shows, clarify 8 of Cups. Who's walking away? This Libra doesn't like drama. They don't like drama. They like love. So if you guys argue, they'll put the argument to an end real quick. They'll try to smooth things over really fast. They do not like... This Libra doesn't like confrontation. They don't like war and drama. They'll do anything to get over it. All right? So... their family is going to like you, or their family is going to start to grow on you. Or vice versa. You're in good hands with this Libra. They're loyal. What will this Libra like about you? They're loyal. You are telling the truth about me, but I refuse to admit it. I find you highly attractive. There's going to be things that you see through this Libra. They're going to love your hips. They're going to love your legs. They're going to love how sensual you are. They're going to love spending quality time with you. And I'm in love with you. They're going to be falling in love with you. They're going to love to make you moan. And they're going to love your eyes. A very sensual, fulfilling relationship that you have with this Libra. Let me see. And I hear you're going to be bossing up. When you meet this Libra, you're going to be bossing up. And Spirit says expect a lot of yeses, Cross Watcher. Expect a lot of yeses. There's a lot of miracles coming for you. And you said it. You said it. You said that you feel like you're a walking miracle, and you are. There's a lot of balance and love with you guys in September. In October, you guys are going to be arguing, and you're going to feel like, are we going to be able to get back to the love? You guys can argue about children or some childish behavior, and then you guys are going to overcome it together and rebuilding your foundation and nurturing each other. You're fine. This relationship is fine. Sometimes, like, I still pull out the cards for you, but sometimes energetically, I already feel like the relationship is good. You can just tell. You can feel it energetically on a soul level. So you're fine with this Libra. If you are with an Aquarius, there's a lot of partying. Or this Aquarius loves to party. They can dance really, really, really good. You are going to be impressed if you are with an Aquarius, but you're going to be concerned about their level of drinking and going out. And you could be in a place where you are trying to find more depth and more meaning in life. So I see you dating an Aquarius. Some of you can actually be in a relationship with them. Because I even see you guys being out and you're wearing similar outfits or matching colors. This Aquarius also, they like to like, this Aquarius gives me ADHD. Like, they have a lot going on. Like, they have a lot of energy. They need to do a lot. They can go to the gym. They go partying. They go this. They're doing that. They're doing this. Then they're joining this affiliation. And they're trying to help this person. They're trying to do that. And you could be just concerned about all that they do. Like, it seems overwhelming for you. Like you seem like way more calm and laid back. This Aquarius is extroverted and you're introverted. But I don't see you having a problem with them. So how does this Aquarius feel about you? They feel like you know them more than they know themselves. And they feel like you're safe. And if they have like mother wounds or father wounds, it's like you are like a shield of protection. And the reason why they could be comfortable being outgoing and they're doing this or that is because you make them feel safe. This Aquarius appreciates you. They appreciate you. They love you. And that's the basis of their feelings for you. And this Aquarius wants to know more about you, the Hierophant. And I hear I'm hiring you. Either the Aquarius gets hired for a job or you, the cross watcher, you about to get hired for a job. With the Hierophant, they love being committed to you. If you're in a commitment with an Aquarius, they are excited. If you're just dating, you guys are going to be in a commitment because you make them happy. And Knight of Wands, they're going to be making love to you a lot. And Justice. And then Hermit. Sometimes they get a little distant. But they feel connected to you. They love you. Like that's the biggest thing I feel. When it comes to this Aquarius. They love you. You are their type. And they're willing to reacquaint with you. Some of you, this can be a reconciliation that you have with an Aquarius. They're willing to reconcile with you, take a chance with you, and you feel safe. You feel like home to them. How do you feel, cross watcher? Ooh, that card fell. Four of Swords. You think about them. You know, you're in love with them. Queen of Cups. You're very passionate. Spirit says you're in a very positive place and you faced a lot of like your negative qualities when it comes to love, and you are nothing like your child's mother or child's father. Like you explain yourself, you express yourself, you open up, and you were hoping for so much more, but it didn't work. So everybody can see you as like feeling this new person. Like if you're dealing with an Aquarius, everybody can see you like you feeling them, like you want to be with them. It's like, you know what it is for you, cross watcher? You were in a long-term relationship and it didn't work out, and you're finally ready to let go and try love again. And this Aquarius is going to be the love that you get. I also hear their parent is an emotional vampire. Like they may not tell you this, but when you meet them, you're gonna see like envy in their energy. Their parent is like envious, or you're gonna see it in their parents' energy. You're gonna see it. I see you fine, cross watcher. You're gonna be fine with this Aquarius. I see you guys taking your time and building something really, really good. And you're going to find them friendly. This Aquarius is very, very friendly. They express themselves very well. They're very caring. You just might see like the dangerous sides of them as well, you know? Let me see. So yeah, I feel like by this month you're already in a commitment with an Aquarius, or it's about to. Like you're going to start to see this Aquarius getting real serious about you and holding you accountable. They're going to hold you accountable. They'll catch you if you in lies. They're going to catch you. They're going to bring it to your attention. But I feel like there's a level of commitment that's coming towards you this month. They're going to be really excited about you by October. You're going to see them way more emotionally expressive and sexual with you when it comes to the month of October. and giving and receiving. Detaching and dreams coming true. Ooh, will you break up? Be careful of getting into arguments, or somebody's not giving into the connection as much as they used to. It might cause like a breakup, or somebody might purposely hold back in order to pull you back in. Like, where you think you going? All right. Virgo. If you are with a Virgo, they're not going to be able to take their hands off of you. If you're with a Virgo, this Virgo's obsessed with you and they're possessive over you, and they think everybody wants you, and they can be a little confrontational, but it's because of their insecurities. Their insecurities is going to get to them because you are the best thing that they've ever had. They're going to love taking pictures of you. They're going to love watching you get dressed. There can be a certain level of attachment or fatal attraction that this person starts to have towards you. This Virgo is just kind of like, when they love you and they feel like they've had people that they love being like taken away from them. You know, they could have been a part of like third party situations. So this Virgo could be a Virgo like, when I love hard. So they choose you. They definitely choose you. They also think that your ex could like possibly want you, or they wonder if you and your ex secretly sleep together from time to time. Like once in a while, do you go back and get that old thing back? So they're going to be very on you, like watching you, like making sure that you're not lying to them. This Virgo is driven by their ego, but they want you. They're attracted to you. And I just see a huge level of possessiveness when it comes to this Virgo, when it comes to you. Even if they doing you dirty, which is insane. Even if they know that they have their own ways to them. It's like, I might do it, but you better not do it. I don't know about all that. But that's how this Virgo gives me. I might be doing my dirt, but you better not be doing your dirt. It's kind of like that. So a part of me even wants to know, are they projecting? Because they seem like they be up to stuff too. Like they're sneaky. This Virgo gives me sneaky energies. There's people around this Virgo that find them arrogant. Like very, very arrogant, but and needy. They may find this Virgo arrogant and needy. A lot of people, this Virgo may rub people the wrong way, but this Virgo deep down inside has a really big heart. So if you introduce this Virgo to your family, they may be like, eh. But if you know that they treat you good and they love you and they welcome you in and your kids in, they may take your kids in, they take you in, and you know, like, it's, you know, your family's just going to be like, whatever. Like, excuse me. This Virgo really wants this to work out. Sometimes they feel like left out in the cold from you. Like they wonder if you're expecting the worst. But they have a lot of happiness with you. And 10 of Cups, they're really going to want to build a family with you. They're going to want to take their time to get to know you and Hierophant. You guys, you are going to be in this. You're going to be in a relationship with a Virgo. This Virgo has fetishes. So you might find yourself trying new things sexually with this Virgo, and it might make you uncomfortable. Some of the things that they expect you to do, they may go deep with you, and it might make you feel uncomfortable, but it's their way of expressing love through love making. This Virgo, they're a little messy. They're a little messy. They like to test you to see what your reaction is. They bring up certain people on you to see how do you feel about them? Are you still like, they're very messy. Like they have a lot of deep insecurities about love. When they love people, they get very insecure. So let me see. With this Virgo, ooh, What's going on in their life when you meet them? What's going on in yours? When you're with this Virgo, they're moving on in a positive direction from a situationship. It hurt them. It's like finding out, like, I thought we had something more. Like, this is surface level. I thought you loved me. Like, they were used. They were used, and they're trying to move on from that. And they're excited to explore a connection with you. For you, you're in a really positive place. Like, you're in a very enlightened, balanced, positive place. So you taking on this Virgo's energy, just they got some baggage with them. They have some baggage, and they may project a lot of things onto you that they've been through. Like, if they say, "Are you cheating?" It's because, you know, they were cheated on. Do you love me? It's because there's people that were around them that would say that they would love them and not love them. So they need lots of reassurance and validation. And sometimes they may not know how to get that from you. So they may be messy about it. Like, bring up your past to see how you react, or it's a little chaotic. It's a little chaotic, but for some reason it turns you on. You like it because it makes you feel like if you act like this, you love me. So you feel turned on by their stuff. And you guys have a lot of like erotic lovemaking. They like to try different things, so you'll be fine. There's ups and downs in this. September. Success, and you're waiting. See, I knew it. You two will become committed. October. Communication, seeking the truth, opening up. This Virgo can go through something deep and dark in their family that you're going to have to support them on. All right. And then you might consider moving in with this Virgo. I see you guys cooking together, sleeping with each other, and taking care of your kids together. And they feel more confident and protected in your energy. I just see them growing attached to you. I hear no more love bombing. You don't have to, Cross Watcher, you don't have to worry about like love bombers. You're going to have people that really love you and want you for you. Taurus, if you are with a Taurus, you make this Taurus heart melt, and everybody knows. Everybody knows. I don't know why, but some people feel like you healed this Taurus. You healed them with your energy. They feel like you opened up their eyes, you healed them. So there's going to be a lot of people from this Taurus's family that starts to come around to you or starts to communicate with you because they feel like whatever you did to the Taurus that you can do for them. There's something like that, you know? And I hear you're moving out. Cross Watcher, you're going to be moving out into a better place, a better phase in your life, and God makes no mistakes. All right? Like you might be the breadwinner in the beginning, but after a while this person will get a new job that will bring them more wealth. So how does this Taurus feel about you? There's no words to explain the level of love that this Taurus feels for you. There's no words. Like if someone was to say, how do you feel about the Cross Watcher? They will say, I can't put it in words. It's just a feeling. It's a feeling that you are the best thing that has ever happened to them. And they pray that they can cure you just as much as you cure them. They pray that they can help you just as much as you help them. They pray that they can provide for you in ways that nobody has ever provided for you. So this Taurus is wanting everything with you. They feel like they owe you their life. And they feel like you're very private or prideful. You could be prideful or private. There's something that you do for this Taurus that they will never forget. Let me see. This Taurus wants to spoil you. The Magician. You are their weakness. You are their weakness. And they feel like you can make people weak just by being you. I also hear being approved for a loan. You're being approved for like a better house. So you're going to have a better fight. Like you have cross watcher. There's something happening to you in your life that everything is about to be leveled up and upgraded. But this Taurus finds you to be a wish. They feel weak for you. They find you special. The Empress, 10 of Pentacles. They want to spend on you. They want to build with you. And you are theirs with the Hierophant. They're going to make sure that they take you off the market because they want no one else to have you. They love you. Like that's all I can say. Like it's just straightforward. They love you. You're very mature. You're very kind-hearted. You are all about your free will, but you make beautiful choices for yourself. You're a beautiful person in and out. The Taurus can see it. People around the Taurus can see it. And you are like a blessing to them and their family, okay? So, yeah. Let me see. Be careful, because if you don't want a baby in the winter, you can get pregnant. September. Love. This person loves you so much. This Taurus really, really loves you. And their love is going to be expressed in this month. They want to take a risk with you. They're just going to do it. And this is like a person that doesn't open up. This Taurus does not open up, so you're lucky. And in October, it shows challenging times in your relationship.